I'm going undercover as a woman to find out what they go through every day. I discovered that women are called faggot a lot.
Oh yeah, so you wanted to see the original thumbnail, the original picture of Walter White and Jesse.
No, I didn't, Luke. Why are you making this up?
You specifically requested.
Mr. White, I want to see this original thumbnail.
Well, people are going to have listened to the last episode now to get the reference. And if there's one thing we don't want, is for people to check out our other content. I mean, if they did that, they might have to subscribe, and that would be terrible. Anyway, Luke, yes, I would like to see this gay pornographic material. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought it would be. I mean, that makes sense. Like, I was thinking it must be in some way a butthole. He's not really got his fingers very far in there.
No, he's not. No, not really. You can see, actually, a bit of Jesse's cum is still on the actual thumbnail. Yeah.
For a minute, when you said thumbnail, I thought you meant Walter White's thumb. Thumbnail of his thumb.
When you said thumbnail, I thought you meant cumnail.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Are you happy now?
Yeah. I'm. It's pretty much what I expected, I guess.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So YouTube are censoring us again. But anyway, let's not talk about like gay stuff today. You know.
No, yeah, good idea.
I mean, we've done...
So after episode 100, we're going to suddenly switch to straight stuff.
We've done 100 episodes of gay. We're going to do 100 episodes straight, then 100 episodes, I don't know, trans.
100 episodes polyam.
Yeah, polyam. Can't wait for that.
Working our way through the alphabet.
So, of course, you know, today is close to International Women's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on when this video gets uploaded. And yeah, I feel like we've neglected women too much on this channel, of course. You know, we focused a lot on gay
We
people.
haven't respected them.
Yeah. Gay men are like kind of the opposite to women, if you think about it.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
I thought they were the same.
I think it depends if they're tops or bottoms.
Oh, yeah,
Good
true.
point. Good point.
True.
Yeah, so I think we need to focus on women, and there's no better day to do it than International Women's Day, which, of course, is on what date, guys? Everybody should know.
The something of March. I'm gonna say I think it's in the teens of March. I think it's in it's March the something teenth.
Would we be doing an episode recording right now if it was on the 14th of March, Dylan?
All right, I was thinking I was thinking it starts with a 1. I know. Let's go for the 9th.
Oh wow, Dylan, you were so close again.
It's the 8th.
It's the 8th.
Yeah, there you go.
The 8th. But the thing is, of course, you guys have no idea when International Women's Day is, but of course you all know when International Men's Day is.
23rd of November.
Shouldn't it be an International Men's Day?
See, Dylan got it right away. 23rd of November. Disgraceful.
I didn't know that. So, this is really a Dylan problem. I would like the record to show.
Yeah, but you don't know anything, Michael.
Yeah, exactly. Which means that's equality.
Okay,
equality is when you don't know anything.
Yeah, it's better to know nothing than know something that could be biased. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, obviously it's International Women's Day. Let's get going with what we're going to be doing today.
I think that I just want to say 23rd of November is actually a wrong answer because as we know, every day apart from the 8th of March is International Men's Day.
Happy International Women's Day, guys. So as you can see on screen, is
that Woman of the Year?
No, that's just when you type into Wikipedia "woman" and she comes up.
I love that.
This is
that's such a good idea. I love that.
If you type white woman into Google AI, I don't know why Dylan finds it that funny. I'm sorry, but I appreciate his
Is it because she's Chinese, Dylan?
No,
is it because she's Chinese?
It's not even that.
Is it just I don't know. Sometimes the things that Dylan finds funny, I find really interesting.
I find it kind of funny. Not laugh out loud.
Okay. It is quite funny. Having done it, I guess it is kind of funny that you type in woman. You know what's interesting though, and I'm not trying to start a political point.
But
it takes a while to get to a white woman.
This
is your white-centric world, Michael, because of course most women are actually Chinese in terms of the race.
Well, actually, if you're in the UK and you're searching on
that is the first one you
get. Type European woman into Google AI.
What about this white woman? Let's go for white woman.
Right. So
I think-
basically, everyone, it's not. We don't care about the race of women here. As you can see, look, we are women. We can do it. Girl power, and they're all different races apart from black. Actually, one's kind of black. Anyway, let's
a lot of them are white.
You know what?
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
Like, we're all one race, the human race, and let's remember that.
Exactly. So let's move on to what we're going to be doing today. So who wants to read this out?
I did put my hand up, sir, to say I'd have.
Obviously, he's looking at the PowerPoint. Dylan.
I can't see. Come on, Dylan.
Yeah, come on, Dylan. Like, this is basic stuff. Like,
right,
come
so
on, no non-verbal cues.
Michael will read the next screen, which is here, of course.
What are we doing to celebrate this momentous day? Each of us has selected our top 5 women.
Yeah.
These women will compete against each other in a knockout contest. The 3 of us will decide who progresses and who is the winner, as women, of course, love to be judged by men.
Exactly.
We will firstly look at each of the women that have been chosen by Michael, Luke, and Dylan. Sorry, I don't know why.
Pause there.
Michael, Luke, and Dylan to compete in this contest. To make the number of women participating 16, there is one random.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't know why I said wandom. One random woman in the contest as well.
Oh.
No woman is random. They're all equally important. That's in brackets, just to clarify, obviously. The randoms in quotations, because it's not an actual reflection of their dignity or worth.
Yes, exactly. And we've got a nice variety of women on the left-hand side there, as you can see.
Feel free to cut this. I asked my racist friend who his top 5 women were, and he said...
oh, that's good, actually.
He said...
we always love your top... He's the unofficial fourth member of the show.
Go on, tell us what your racist friend said.
He wanted Laura Kunzbergative, as I like to call her.
That's really funny.
He wanted Laura... Are you kidding me? Who is this person?
It gets better. He wanted Theresa...
You know how, like, in a... Okay, I'll let him...
He wanted Theresa May, Liz Truss, Margaret Thatcher, and Suella Braverman.
Okay, so he was just trolling then.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know how like in Jojo Rabbit, he's got like an imaginary friend who's Hitler. I kind of believe that's what Dylan has going on. He's just got an imaginary friend who's Hitler.
Yeah, because Dylan is a bit racist sometimes, so that would make sense.
It's like one of those things. It's like, if you live in the 30s, you're going to be a bit more racist than someone that lives in now times. And if you hang out with racists, you're going to get it's going to rub off on you a little bit. I try and wash it off. He gave me a proper list, and one of them was Loretta, who, as you know, was on the X Factor, but of Happy Mondays variety.
No idea. Okay, well, anyway, Dylan, let's get into this. Our top 5 women, of course. That's what people came here to see. Who are our top 5 women? So this is Dylan's first woman, if you will, Michael.
Belinda Carlisle. So I guess I'll read the info about her. She's occupation singer and songwriter, nationality American. Fun female fact: her band, the Go-Go's, released their first album in 1981. It hit the number 1 spot in the US, making them the first all-female band in history who wrote their own songs and played their own instruments to reach the top of the chart. Why did Dylan select her?
Go on, Dylan.
Kind of crazy.
Good question. She's just fit. I mean, she's still fit now, but and her music, it really resonates with me. I went to a tour in Brighton with oh
wow, did you get behind the scenes or behind backstage?
I wish, with my mum's partner, who is very much the case that why do the gays keep taking all these women? Like they're after Kylie, they take Madonna, Belinda.
Wait, hold a minute. Are you saying that your mum's partner was gay? Oh, I see.
No, he's saying
his partner.
Why are all these fit ladies being taken by all the gays?
Oh, so that's what your mum's partner said.
That's
Sorry.
it, yeah.
Okay, well, there are 4 other women to get through Dylan on your list,
Dylan.
so let's go for number 2 now.
My women are in no particular order. Next we have Camilla Parker Bowles. Occupation Queen Consort. Nationality English. Fun female fact: Camilla topped Richard Blackwell's list of 10 worst dressed women in 1994, and her name appeared on it again in 1995, 2001, 2006. Why did Dylan select her? Clearly because he's not a fashionista.
Ouch. Well, it's simple, really, isn't it? Behind every powerful man is a powerful woman, and she's the barnacles to his prostate. The woman behind the throne. It's that. And I think we've got to admire a bit of girl power. But I think you got to get behind the king by all means, but get behind the queen. That's my
okay.
I say God save the Queen. I don't think anyone said that in a while.
I think we need to change the words back to what they used to be, because I preferred them.
Okay. The fun female fact, I like that because it shows she doesn't care about what other men Richard Blackwell think of her.
She's not gonna let some men put a label on her, and I like that. I like that.
So that's Camilla Parker Bowles. Let's move on to number 3.
I'd like to park my bowls. Number 3, Alex Starr, occupation, pornographic actress, nationality, American. She's pretty thick. Okay. Fun female fact. Her tits have an impressive size of 34 triple D. And best of all, they're completely natural. She has ultra-sensitive nipples and can easily come just from the nipple play. Her blowjob skills are awesome, and she is especially good at deep throating. Why did Dylan select her?
Well, that's a fun female fact.
Wow, that is fun. Fun for her.
Well, she's not yet on the same level as fellow thespians like Dame Judi Dench and Helen Mirren, but I think she's still a talented actress. She featured a lot in some of the videos on my deleted YouTube channel, and she played the starring role in films such as Lesbian Best Friend Cheers Up and Stepsis Says You Can come on my tits now, but later I want you to come in me. She's been in quite a lot of productions, and
you did some research, I see.
But also as well, like she's currently like the number 1 female porn actress at the moment.
I feel like I'm falling behind because I don't think I know her.
I did not know her either.
It's like with Leo DiCaprio.
Dylan's down. See, Dylan obviously working at the youth centre. He's down with the new wave.
Be like, oi, what porn are you watching?
That's what he's asking.
That's why you're a janitor, Dylan.
That's like you're it's like Dead Poet Society, like the way you kind of connect with the kids.
So
instead of "Oh Captain, my Captain," it's "Oh come on, my tits."
So how like on Pornhub on the ranking, she's number 1. Is that what you're saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, or X-Hamster or something. She's.
I mean, I like her because she seems kind of attainable because she's a bit.
Oh
chubby.
wow!
I mean, she is actually. She's a modern porn actress. It's we're going
like
in a new direction, and
a new age.
We're going in a new direction though. And it's inspiring to like young girls watching porn videos to think, she's a bit chubbier, but yet she's the number 1 porn actress. Maybe I can be in porn too. So I think.
There we go.
Yeah. And that's the kind of aspirations we want women to have.
Yeah, that's inspiring the next generation of women. So let's go now to Dylan's 4th woman.
Okay. Oh, Amelia Earhart. She occupation aviation pilot, nationality American.
Oh,
Fun female fact.
I think
There's a slight error here.
I think I have made a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't.
The fun.
Oh no.
The fun female fact is that her tits have an impressive size of 34 triple D. And best of all, they are completely natural. They might have helped her float if she went down overseas. She has ultra-sensitive nipples and can easily come just from nipple play. Her blowjob skills are awesome, and she is especially good at deep throating. So Dylan, why did you select her?
I mean, all of that could be true, to be fair.
She was American. There is that. So, So, well, my thing with her obviously is without her, women would still be in the kitchen. There'd be several women in my kitchen right now making me a sandwich if she hadn't decided to fly solo
fly away
around the Atlantic, which is as I said, I didn't know about her tit.
So let's go on to number Dylan.
Number 5. This is a good variety.
Yeah, no, Dylan's number 5.
Okay. Oh, Angela Rayner. Okay, yeah. Occupation politician, nationality English. Fun female fact. Rayner said that she grew up in poverty on a council estate. In the same interview, she recounted that after a year-long training program to lose over 6 stone in weight, she took out a bank loan of $5,600 for cosmetic surgery on her 30th birthday. Inspiring.
I think.
Why did Dylan select her?
I think as well, facts like that also say, that a socialists don't just want us to go to like communist Russia. We're happy for people to, borrow and indulge and everything like that. But I think
I think everybody should get 5,600 cosmetic surgery. I believe in the universal cosmetic surgery income.
I really want to get a rhinoplasty, like me nose, because I had a look at my nose in profile just today, and I think it looks appalling. So I could.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's not attractive enough to have spent that much money on cosmetic surgery.
Oh wow. Right. So let's move on now to my women. So which of you wants to read this one out? Shall we go with Dylan?
Okay, that makes sense then. So it's Leak's top 5 women. The first one is, and it's hard. Oh yeah, Jessica Watson, occupation sailor, nationality Australian. Fun female fact: she was awarded the Order of Australia Medal after attempting a solo circumnavigation of the world at age 16.
Attempting. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's like not even. Sorry, I'm sorry, but like that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to any like this is basically.
She was 16.
Correct.
She was sick.
Yeah.
Oh,
still.
that's not. I've seen videos that say that. Although her voyage did not meet the distance criteria.
No. Hopefully not, Dylan. Hopefully it's 18. Come on.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Jesus.
She was. She had tried to attempt a solo circumnavigation, but she didn't meet the correct distance criterion. But she was named the 2011 Young Australian of the Year. So some strong contenders that year must have been the case.
Yeah.
But why did Luke select her?
Well, recently there was a movie released called True Spirit, which I believe was referenced by a British football manager recently, and in a press conference. And so I did some digging on Jessica Watson. I was like, you know what she did was impressive, even though she didn't actually fully go around the world. You know what? You gotta hand it to her. She did a good job. So shout out Jessica Watson. Decent job. And she inspired women apparently when it came to sailing. So there you go.
Good.
Yeah, great stuff. Right, number 2, Michael, if you will.
Yes. Sydney Sweeney. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So occupation actress. Like I've seen her around actually. Nationality American. Fun female fact: in 2022, she won the MTV Movie and TV Award for Best Fight for a role as either Casey or Maddie, or on the TV show Euphoria. Now I don't know if there's like a joke there about the fact you didn't know who she played, but why did you select her?
That is the truth. Yeah, I don't know if it was Cassie or Maddie, but yeah, I didn't know which one she played. But yeah, basically, I selected her because I think she's a really talented actress.
Yeah, that makes sense. I am inclined to agree from what I've seen of her work.
Yeah, if you have seen the recent Madame Web movie, then absolutely you will be you will agree with that. And I think she's gonna do big things in the future. I see a lot of potential in her and around her. So yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen. Have you seen any of her work? Any of you two, Sydney Sweeney?
No.
I've seen like a couple of pieces.
Okay, that's good.
But,
yeah, you can
give me some enthusiasm for her.
Yeah. Like I think she invigorates her audience, and that's what an actress has to do.
She doesn't just invigorate the audience. She also invigorates some audiences too.
That's good, Dylan. Why don't you read Woman 3 for me?
That makes sense.
Lyudmila Pavlichenko. I think I can't really see because Luke's circle head is Pavlichenko. Occupation: Red Army sniper. Nationality: Russian. Fun female fact: she served in the Red Army during the Nazi siege of Odessa and Sevastopol. Her score of 309 kills likely places her within the top 5 snipers of all time. Her nickname was Lady Death. But why did Luke select her?
Because she's really hot. No,
yeah, makes sense.
I mean, that's cool, right? I remember hearing about this girl and I was like, you know what? She can get in my top 5 any day of the week. Killing Nazis, sniping Nazis.
I think that killing Nazis is good.
Yeah, exactly. And she was like one of the best at it. So shout out to Lyudmila Pavlichenko.
Lyudmila Pavlichenko.
Yes. Next one's going to be a Nazi.
Oh.
She has blonde hair, blue eye.
Next one's Ava Braun. Alicia Lehman. Okay. Occupation: footballer, brackets attacker. She can attack me anytime. Nationality: Swiss. Fun female fact: she managed to score 5 goals in the 22/23 Women's Super League As of December 2023, she has more than 16 million followers on Instagram, making her the world's most followed women's footballer. Why did Luke select her?
Well,
indeedy?
Because obviously, I like football. I'm a fan of football.
Yes.
And, this woman, Alicia Lehman, has the most followers on Instagram. And, of course, for a female footballer, the most...
more followers than Messi?
As you can tell them, Dylan, in the Fun Female Facts section, it says most followed women's football.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes. The thing is, Ronaldo, I think, has the most followers on Instagram, and Ronaldo is the best, or one of the best male players. So surely Alicia Lehman is one of the best female.
Yeah, the best football. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Her Evo card in FC24 actually is quite good. Anyway, let's move on to the final woman for me, Dylan, if you will.
Oh, I like that. Marina Ann Hansis. Occupation, actress. Nationality, American. Now, who's ready for a fun female fact about Marina?
I am.
Oh. A renowned model, she has done campaigns for French fashion designers, Italian footwear brands, and American apparels. She debuted in
That's not how you say that.
She debuted.
Apparels.
she debuted in It's hard to read and speak at the same time. She debuted in Steven Soderbergh's 2009 movie The Girlfriend Experience in the lead role. But now here's my question: why did Luke select her?
So you're telling me that isn't Sasha Grey?
I don't know who that is.
She
This
looks-
is Marina Ann Hansis. That's her name.
You know, resting bitch face. Like, this looks like the woman who invented that.
I don't. So you think you know her, Michael, but I don't know. I don't know who Sasha Grey is.
Okay,
I only know
I understand.
Marina Ann Hansis. I know her because she's, as the Fun Female Fact states, she's a renowned model, and also she appeared in Steven Soderbergh's, an acclaimed director, his 2009 movie The Girlfriend Experience in the lead role. And I've seen that movie. I thought she gave a good performance, so I was like, you know what, she can be in my top 5 women.
That makes sense. Okay, I understand.
I've just googled her, and when I put a name in, it comes up as Sasha Grey.
I've never heard of this Sasha Grey person.
Even though you said her name before.
She was also in the horror movie Would You Rather?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and she gets drowned in a barrel.
Hey, look, I don't know Sasha Grey. You know who that is. Is that the same person? I just know Marina Ann Hansis is a talented actress, and that's why she's in my
makes sense.
top 5.
Yeah.
Right. So let's now move on to Michael's top 5 women.
Saving the best till last.
Yeah, and oh boy, have we got some women in here? So Dylan, if you will read out Michael's, if that's okay.
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, so this is Michael's first woman on his top 5 women list.
Oh, Margot Robbie. Yeah, that's a good shout. Barbie, as we know. Occupation, actress. You know, I'm so glad they got her to play Barbie instead of fat Amy Schumer. But anyway, let's...
Well, you're not going to like my second choice then.
Oh, no. Nationality, Australian. Now, fun female fact about Robbie. She refused to lose weight for the role of Jane Porter in The Legend of Tarzan, 2016, and has said she would rather focus on being healthy than being skinny. Now, I want to know...
empowerment right there.
I would like to know why Michael selected her. Michael?
Well, I'm hoping I can use her to get close to Ryan Gosling. You know, when I saw her in that one movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, I was like, oh wow, this is like, you know, the first woman I've ever seen who I literally, you just can't comprehend how attractive she is.
Okay.
You know, I'm sure a lot of it's makeup, like, you know,
not your wife.
Yeah, as well. But anyway, look, the reality of the situation is that she's just like, if I was trying to think to myself, like, who's just like a really solidly attractive celebrity, I was like, yeah, Margot Robbie. She's got it going on. And also she's Australian, the accent. Love that.
Okay, yeah. No, that's good stuff.
Oh, and she's also in the funniest movie of all time with a lot of really good social commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Barbie.
I liked that film. Although there was
Yeah,
some...
everyone liked it.
Thought you were going to say like The Big Short then and really throw me for a... throw me for one. But no, yeah, so obviously, yeah, in terms of, the thing is I messed up here because Under occupation, obviously, I put actress, but she's also, of course, a producer. She produced Barbie, and obviously, I don't want to diminish women and say, hey, they can only be, the pretty women in front of the camera. No, they can also do the hard work behind the scenes.
Any hot girl who can aim a camera suddenly thinks she's a photographer.
It's true. She's not a director. She's a producer. That's a different job. Anyway, joke doesn't really work. Let's move on to the second of Michael's women, Dylan.
Kira Noir. No, I think I've heard of it just through Michael mentioning her before.
Okay.
That's usually how everyone's heard of everyone.
Yeah.
Occupation, pornographic actress. Nationality, American. Who's ready for a fun female fact?
I am.
A multiple-time award nominee. She won her first Spank Bank Award in 2018 for Ebony Princess of the Year.
Wow, empowering.
And she also won a Spank Bank Technical Award in 2018 for Most Lickable Taint. Now, I think on top of that, we're also going to find out from Michael why he has selected her for his top 5 women.
So first of all, I thought it was important to get some diversity in there. I don't know, has everyone else gone for white people so far?
No, well, I had a Russian.
No, I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, so obviously I went for the I thought we should get a bit of color in there, but obviously I went for the lightest skinned black person I could find.
Barely black.
And it's funny that her name's Noir. Okay, so obviously I'm I can appreciate her work. But also, I actually, she did an interview one time where she said that she was a really nerdy girl and she loved playing video games. And I thought, well, that's obviously not a thing that's ever happened before. That a woman, especially a woman who courts a lot of male attention, would say that she was also a bit of a nerd who likes playing video games. So I thought, well, this is incredible. This is, obviously
1 in a million,
a white lion, and I realized that's a, obviously not quite appropriate racially, but in terms of being very rare.
Yeah, I mean, look, when I saw she'd won the Most Lickable Taint Award in 2018,
you understood
I can understand why you selected her. So let's move on to woman number 3 for Michael. Dylan, if you will.
I'm ready. Oh, Dolly Parton, singer-songwriter, American. Fun female fact: in 2020, she donated $1 million to help in the research and development of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine that came out the following year. And working 9 to 5 to find a cure for COVID, and I think that's
great.
But why did Michael select her?
I think she's really attractive. I like that she doesn't. Obviously Dylan, he made quite an imposition on women by picking, that girl who had, I believe they're called big naturals. But I like to remind women that it's not about what you're born with, it's about what you aspire to be and what you aspire to have. Mm-hmm. So obviously Dolly Parton, she wasn't born with her good looks. She earned them by becoming rich and then hiring surgeons. So I think it's a reminder, some people would just be like, oh, you're just born with it. That's not a very inspiring message for women. So I think Dolly Parton's obviously a lot better in that regard. And that's why I respect and admire her. I also realised that I was, pretty into her when there was that movie Striptease, where there was one of the strippers was like a Dolly Parton kind of impersonator. And I thought, that suits me.
All right, so you've just selected 3 women so far who you find attractive, Michael. That's what we're saying. Okay, so let's see if that trend continues with number 4. Dylan, if you will.
Ready. Sophie D. Pornographic actress. Nationality Welsh. Now, who's ready for a fun female fact about Sophie D? She was a 2016 AVN Awards nominee for the category. I love that this exists as a category. Most spectacular boobs. Although she did fail to win the coveted award. And you know what?
That is an outrage. I wanted Kanye West to come up on stage. Right? Taylor Swift won.
Yeah, it was some
that
fucking
make sense?
Japanese lady who won.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what? There's a big cliche where you say just to be nominated. But I mean, for something like that, just to be nominated is worth more than, say, 20 Spank Bank awards. That's
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, why did you select her, Michael? I
Well,
give 2 reasons, or see 2 reasons rather.
I think, and this is just for a change, I think she's quite physically attractive.
Yeah, can I just ask, by the way, you haven't shown your wife this list, or she didn't have any input?
I had a conversation with her about it, because
did she suggest Sophie D?
No, did she? I don't think she made it. She was actually quite unhelpful, to be honest. The whole thing.
She was just like, what about
again?
She was like, what about Rosa Parks? Like, no, I want Sophie D.
She imposed this on me.
Okay, right. Let's go on to Michael's final woman. Let's go. Oh, it's the hottest one of the lot.
Okay, we've got Joan Waste. I don't know why I find this so funny. Don't know why this is. Okay, Joan Waste was a rope maker, and she was English. And a fun fact about her was that Joan was born blind in 1534. By the age of 12. It's like we said to the artist, we didn't have cameras back in those days. Said to the artist, can you make sure that the person looking at this knows she's blind? It's like, oh, okay. By the age of 12, she had learned to knit as well as how to make ropes. A blue plaque commemorating the site of her execution was erected in Derby in February 20...
Sorry, Dylan, that's wildly inappropriate. I just think you should know that's wildly inappropriate. That's not acceptable.
Was erected in Derby in February 2017, but I want to know why. Like, you had so many women to choose from, Michael. You had a top 20, 50 shortlist. How did she make the top 5?
Why do you think she made the top 5?
Because of her big tits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I also think it's kind of funny that her her name feels like it could be a made up name, such that you would see in the adult entertainment industry. But no, yeah, she's I really admire. I mean, one of the things you kind of left out is that the specific reason she was executed was for her commitment to the Protestant gospel. She actually hired somebody because she was blind. She couldn't read the Bible herself. She hired someone to read the Bible to her. And during Mary First's crackdown on Protestants, she gave her life rather than renounce her faith. And I really admire and respect that commitment and that integrity.
Can I say irony? Like, because they executed her, did they hang her with a rope? Like, because they could have hanged her with a rope that she made.
No, she was burnt at the stake, but I guess the rope is flammable, or she could have been tied to the stake with the rope.
She's made. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It was such a waste.
Okay, so there we go. We're done. Let's just go to this next screen. Oh yeah, this is the random woman. Sorry. Of course, we have to have a random.
How does the random woman get selected?
Michael, would you read out?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, of course. No, yeah, I can understand why this woman would have been selected. So, Yashira M. Afanador, occupation scientist, nationality American. Fun female fact, Yashira is a geneticist and has a master's degree in biology and human genetics. She studied diseases from a genetic standpoint. She looks at genomes and tries to figure out what in the genome makes people sick. She also lived in Cincinnati. That's, she's just kind of representative of the average woman, so she's kind of a placeholder.
I quite like the idea that you just got onto like Wikipedia or something, just gone like random women or something like that. And just...
well, I did that on Google.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, Michael, no women are placeholders.
Sorry,
yeah.
They
all have, I mean,
we've got
like I would say maybe her contribution to society is more than the likes of Sophie D. Essentially.
Arguably. That's contentious.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of contentious. So let's now go to the next screen just to sum everything up. So you can see Dylan's top 5 women, Luke's top 5, and Michael's top 5. And Dylan, if you want to read out the competition format, what we're going to be doing.
Right. Listening, paying attention, and here we go. The 16 women have been randomly matched up against each other. The person whose woman has not been selected in a matchup will choose the winner based on one of these 3 criteria: beauty, intelligence, or talent. Luke will randomly select one of these qualities for the women to be judged on. The 2 people who have selected the women will give an argument as to why their
That's
women
like Top Trumps.
should win. Yeah. Then it's up to the person judging to choose the winner based on that one quality selected.
Yeah. So obviously, some women are beautiful, some women are intelligent, and some women are talented, and some women are all 3. Most actually, the vast majority, of course.
I think every woman is all 3 really.
Yeah, actually,
Everyone is
good
like
point.
funny and smart.
Yeah, 100% actually. Yeah.
Oh,
So
well.
but
It's got his...
well, you have to decide which is the most. Okay. So yeah, I haven't done this by the way. I'm going to randomly do the draw.
Oh, okay, that's
beauty,
fun.
intelligence, and talent. And so yeah, we'll see what matchup is first. But of course, everybody understands what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go into matchup 1. This was randomly selected, by the way, as well. Okay, so we have Angela Rayner.
Wow. They look really similar.
This is Jessica
Have you
Watson.
ever seen Angela Rayner and Jessica Watson in the same room together?
Right. Okay, so will it
That's
be...
why she got the surgery for her disguise after she couldn't handle the shame of failing to circumnavigate the globe.
So I have just done it randomly: beauty, intelligence, and talent, and it's talents these women are going to be judged on. Who is the most talented?
Jessica Watson.
Well,
we were going to make arguments, Michael.
Who decides? Is Michael to decide because it's our women? Well,
Dylan.
I would say
Dylan. You literally on the slide before just read out that Michael will decide.
Yes, because obviously it's between you two, so yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would like to say before you decide, Angela Rayner is a very talented politician. You don't get.
There you go. Make the argument.
You don't get where you're on beauty alone. I think we can see that through Keir Starmer and Jeremy Corbyn. Ignore that.
Okay. Yeah, is Jessica Watson the most talented? Absolutely. If you at 16 years old almost circumnavigate the globe, that's impressive. And what has Angela Rayner done? She's just said that. Yeah, what like Palestine? Is fine to be genocided, and that's all she's doing. Lately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You've got to get yourself.
My understanding is that Angela Rayner's kind of cringe, and I think she refused to back Corbyn's attempt to do a kind of bloody coup to win the election after
Absolutely.
Boris Johnson stole it.
Yes.
My memory is that Boris Johnson stole it using mail-in ballots, and she was there on January 6th. She could have helped take over.
Jessica Watson supports Corbyn.
Yeah. So I'm going to go for Jessica Watson as being more talented.
There we go. Jessica Watson is through to the next round. She's through to the quarters. So matchup 2 here. We have Sophie D versus Belinda Carlisle. So I have to choose here. What guys? What do we want the criteria to be? Do we want?
So wait,
beauty?
what is it that's not talent or beauty?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. I'll go for intelligence.
Okay, what do you want here? You want Sophie D to be judged on intelligence? Is that what
I think
that's what I'm going for.
I'm quietly confident that Belinda can win all 3, but talent I think is the big one for her.
Okay, so it is. Oh, it's intelligence. Oh,
Good. Okay, great. Dylan, you can go first.
Well, you know what, Belinda Carlisle, she co-wrote some of her songs that she sings. And you see these are big hits as well. She's got where she is today. She's a vegan. I forgot to mention that as well. So she's more intelligent than us because she understands that eating animals is wrong. And also, she good songs, good talk, good business acumen. She's just the best person in the world.
Okay.
And
right, thank you.
Yeah, let me make things simple here. Belinda Carlisle, she's very attractive, but think about this for a second. Did she actually go into an industry where her attractiveness mattered? No.
Yes.
Idiot. Think about it. No, she went for singing.
Have you not seen? Also,
more importantly, and
Sorry,
there's
Michael's
no cross-examination here, Dylan. So
you made your point, Dylan.
Sophie D, she's attractive, and she knew what industry to get into based on that.
Look, Dylan, a big part of your argument was she's a vegan, and I don't consider that to be intelligent.
Well, she's more intelligent than all
of us.
Look
at how she's working out.
But
look at how Sophie's working out there. She must be getting her protein.
Yeah, exactly. Protein
from
is
somewhere.
Okay, I like the argument Michael made. You know what? I'm going to give it to Sophie D. I'm going to give it to Sophie. You got to come with better arguments, Dylan. Honestly. Okay. so I can't see Dylan. Is he really mad?
He walked away. The good news is, wait. So who has to rank the next one? Is it
Well, it's a random. It could be anyone. So let's.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go. Match 3 here is Camilla Parker Bowles versus Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, it's me. I get to choose.
So let's. What do you want here?
Hey, Dylan, your second favorite your close second can still
Right,
win.
we've got to put our eggs in. We've got to. We're putting all our resources
Putting all
into
your
Camilla
eggs
now.
in a woman that hasn't had any eggs inside her for a long time.
Right. Okay. Let us see. What do you want, Dylan? Beauty, intelligence, or talent?
So far, beauty's the one we haven't had.
I want intelligence.
Okay. Wow. And wouldn't you know it? It's beauty. Right, go on, Dylan. Argue why Camilla's.
You know what?
Sydney Sweeney.
Who would the king? You know, the king. He could have any girl, any babe that he wants. But yeah, you know, he had the same exact choice. He could have gone for Sydney Sweeney, Camilla Parker Bowles, and of course Diana.
That's a good point.
And he's the king. He's decided that he would rather sleep with Camilla than Sydney Sweeney. So if she's good enough for the king, she's good enough for me.
Okay, right. Why is Sydney Sweeney more attractive than Camilla? Just look at her. Point 1. Point 2. Apparently, have you heard of this new movie? Anyone But You, Michael? This new movie that Sydney Sweeney is starring.
I think I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it though.
Apparently she's nude in the movie, and the men in the cinema were apparently upon seeing this like hooting and hollering, according to one Twitter user.
Given the situation, Dylan actually did have a pretty good argument, and it's worth noting Diana was pretty attractive, so it's kind of crazy that but I do think there's a point at which no argument can help you. So I'm going to go for Sydney Sweeney.
Wow! I realised, by the way, Dylan's had he's had 3 women in his first 3.
Lost
They've all
all 3.
lost.
Who have I got left? I've got Amelia Earhart, and I've got the porn actress Alex Starr.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Those are some good picks.
I've got a winner there, I'm sure.
Well, they both got big tits, haven't they? And come with nipple.
You have the 2 women left with the same description.
Okay. Let's go for matchup number 4 now. It's Dolly Parton versus Marina Ann Hansis. So Dylan will be judging.
Dylan's choice, yeah.
Yeah, for once. And let's see what we get. It is number 1, which is beauty. I think this is the one area I have a chance in. Anyway, Michael, make your argument.
Yeah, so Dolly Parton, look, she's literally man-made. If you are going to say that she's not attractive, you're basically saying that the entire human race is wrong. At the end of the day, if this Marina person isn't attractive, that's God's mistake or evolution's mistake if you're a heathen. But if you say Dolly Parton isn't attractive, you are fundamentally arguing against all human achievement because we can build her. We have the technology.
All right. I look, Marina Ann Hansis, of course Dolly Parton is attractive, but she's 77 years old. Marina Ann Hansis, she's look.
How old is she?
I actually don't know.
She is. Oh wow, she's 18. She's 18. No, it doesn't actually have her exact birthday. She's 35 to 36.
The thing is, yes, I'm not sure what work she did previously, Dylan. Previous to 2009. If you'd like to look that up, you can, and maybe that would sway you.
Oh, Twitch information.
But yeah, she's on Twitch now. Again, you have to be attractive to be on Twitch. You
That's
only
true.
get subscribers if you're attractive. And yeah,
I
think she's a
I like
beautiful
how
woman.
her age isn't actually known. Like they just know that she was born in 1988.
It's a mystery, isn't that?
It was a mystery back in the day, and it was very controversially so.
No one's ever asked her. She's just...
Anyway, Dylan, do you want to? Who's the winner here?
I actually don't think that Marina Ann Hansis is actually that attractive. I think she's got that resting bitch face, which I just don't like.
This is a good matchup because Dylan is the one person who had a negative. I actually find her quite attractive. But this is Dylan.
So the winner is the 77-year-old Dolly Parton.
Fuck.
Wow.
So Dolly Parton is through to the next round.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so matchup number 5 now of round 60. Round of 16, we have Joanne Waste versus Alicia Lee.
Oh, they both have they both draw your attention to their eyes.
Okay, so it's movie Michael again. Let's see here. We have 3, which is talent.
Oh,
Talent.
okay.
Right. So go on, Michael, make the argument.
Well, there's a bit of an issue for me in that the main thing that sets this person apart is something they couldn't do. They couldn't read, and then they refused to become Catholic. So to have been able to afford to pay someone to read the Bible to her, she must have been pretty good at making ropes. Those ropes must have been worth a lot of money, commanded a very high price. So that's a talent.
Ropes are one thing, but playing professional football is another.
Although,
who did she play for again?
it is women's professional football, but continue.
Oh yeah, she could be beaten by a 15-year-old boy.
Look,
Just bear that in mind before you.
Look, maybe she could be beat by a 15-year-old boy, but would a 15-year-old boy be able to be as attractive as Alicia Lee? That's the thing. Like you said it before, it's talent to be able to look that good and play professional football. You know, because normally when you're playing sport, you'd like, you don't look so good. You know, you're all sweaty. She looks pristine. You know, while she's playing, as you can see in her kit there.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like Michael, you should have withdrawn waste. I think your argument went a bit to waste. If you pardon the pun. So I think you could have argued that she was a very talented rope maker, which you kind of alluded to at the end, but you really needed to sell that.
Yeah, it should have been my first and foremost. Yeah, I'm really sorry about
can
that. Yeah.
Alicia Lehman make ropes? You know, I don't know if she can.
She can tie the defense in knots. That's what she can
does.
do.
Probably make ropes of hot, sticky jizz.
Okay, calm down.
But I, as I say, I don't think I can not put Alicia through. So yes, we'll go for Alicia as the winner of this matchup.
Oh, Alicia Lehman, get in there. So right. So now we are on to match 6. Here we go. What is it? It's Amelia Earhart.
It's the two black and white ones.
Now, if this one's by looks, it will be a real waste.
Okay, let's see what it is. You know what? It's beauty. It's beauty.
How pointless. These women are not.
Okay, go on, Dylan.
I mean, I'm glad it's not talent because, as I say, we could have said, she got lost in the end of the day. So there's I wasn't winning that. But yeah, beauty. I mean, just look at her. She's, and you should have read Luke's bio. Like some stuff I did not know about Amelia Earhart. There.
Yeah, to be fair, Luke's bio does actually.
Fuck. Yeah, that's canon now. Right.
I mean, just look at that hairstyle. Look at all of that. You'd be lying if you said you wouldn't.
Okay, right. My argument for Mrs. Pavlyuchenko, that's the thing. Mrs. because of course she, was married. Was Amelia Earhart married? No, because
she was.
No man would want to marry.
She was married to her job.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's not
very attractive.
Yeah. And her nickname Lady Death isn't that kind of doesn't that get you going? Oh, Lady Death. Oh.
Well, look, I'm looking at the two photos of them.
She does look a bit like.
I can't really see much evidence of the description being accurate. Like, I guess here's the thing, right? She might have them. I think we can all agree she does. But the problem is if you cover them up. I said obviously Dylan's racist friend is the 4th member of the podcast. There's a 5th member, and that's Richard Laruna. Okay. You've always got to go.
Yes. I should have used this
European
argument.
Woman. So I'm going to go for your
No.
I can't believe I won that.
I can't believe I'm losing all of my people.
Sorry.
Come on, right? It's all on Alex Starr. She's the winner. I've got a good feeling about Alex Starr.
When I did this matchup, I was like, oh, that's the only person she can win the beauty thing against because she does look a bit like David Mitchell. Yeah. Like how David Mitchell. Yeah, I don't know.
She does look like David.
From the Are We the Baddies sketch, except the other way around.
Yes, Are We the Good? Oh, she was very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do matchup number 7 now. We have. Oh God.
Oh, this is a tough one. This one.
I know. You know what, Dylan? I think you and I, of course, let's see what the contest is. It is. Oh God, it's one again. It's beauty. Is that it? Actually, is beauty. So, Michael, make your argument.
Hang on, Michael. I want to hear why you think that Margot Robbie should beat Yashira M. Afanador on beauty.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I did already say that I think she's just a pretty incredible looking. I will say, if you go for Yashira, you're basically as good as arguing that Amy Schumer should have been. The reality is, who else could carry on that legacy except the most attractive woman ever?
Yeah, no, good point there, Michael. I mean, Yashira Afanador, nobody has picked. Look, I think Margot Robbie is going to go 3. Are we all agreed here?
I think
Yeah.
Yashira was just a placeholder in the day. No disrespect. If
No woman is a placeholder, except for this one.
Yashira, if you're listening, we respect you and everything like that. But Margot is going to be our pick.
It's your fault that when I typed in random woman on Google, you were the first one to come up. So I'm sorry for comparing you to Margot Robbie in terms of beauty, but there you go.
It's just such a...
Okay, so matchup 8 here. So the last matchup,
Last
here we
one,
go.
so this is going to be Kira Noir.
Oh,
versus
no.
The porn star derby.
This is a tough one.
Porn star derby.
We're going to find out something about Luke's taste in women here, which, I
Well,
welcome.
If it is beauty, of course, it might not be beauty.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
It
point,
has been
actually,
for the last few. Okay, so we have... Oh, look at this. We have intelligence.
Oh, wow, this is good.
We haven't had that for a while, so who wants to go first?
I'll let Dylan go first, just so I know what I'm up against.
I have to say, it must take some intelligence to get yourself to the top of Pornhub's.
Is she though, Dylan? Is that actually true?
Or like
See, I would check, but I don't want to,
Well, yeah, as I say, Alex Starr, she is either ex-hamster or Pornhub's #1 ranked.
It's so weird that there's a porn site called X Hamster. How's that attractive?
Freddie ate my hamster.
Well, like I said, I have a bit of an advantage here in that I actually watched an interview, like a YouTube interview, because she was on a podcast. And like I say, she was talking about how she plays video games. You've got to be pretty smart to play video games. She also apparently plays the guitar. She didn't do it but she's definitely been strumming something. Now, the final thing I'll just say is, if we were to imagine, for example, that she's actually just pretending to be a girl gamer because she wants to give the loser, the nerds jacking off in their bedroom some false hope, that's also kind of smart and it's kind of a good strategy. So yeah, I think
you're a hard Homer Simpson. Kira, that was mean.
That was mean. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'll say. Kira Noir, her last name's Noir, but she's not that black. Is that a smart thing to do?
That's not very clever. Yeah. Whereas Alex Starr is a star.
That is true. Also,
I bet she does lick some
Kira Noir, she looks incredibly fit, in terms of, she works out a lot. Alex Starr doesn't really look that fit. Yet, they're both successful in their industry, and it seems like, why put in all that effort,
Yeah, that's a good point. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what, I'm going to go for Alex Starr.
Yes!
And it's not just because I don't want Dylan to be completely out of it.
Yes!
It's also not because you're racist.
I am so glad that I've got someone in the quarterfinal. You don't understand how happy that makes me. I exactly. Genuinely thought that I was getting wiped out there. So thank you, Luke.
Of course, I am in all 4 quarterfinals.
Well done. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That you made sure that you're... Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's move on to matchup 1 for the quarterfinals. So we have Margot Robbie versus Jessica Watson. Okay, so it is 3, which is talent. Talent again. Jessica Watson has. We have. So go on, Michael. You go first.
So I pretty much already began to make my point. Jessica Watson, she failed to get all the way around the earth. I actually saw a video recently of someone saying if you get famous because you did something really impressive when you were so young, that's all well and good, but eventually you're going to grow up and then it's not going to be impressive, being the youngest person to sail around the world. Okay, cool, but what about when you grow up? Margot Robbie, she's still doing things, so
she's
I feel like talent, she's a good actress and she's still on it. It's not just she was the best actress when she was 16.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But here's the thing, Dylan. Look, Margot Robbie, she's an actress, right, first and foremost. Did she get nominated for Best Actress at the upcoming Oscars? No, she didn't. She didn't get nominated. She wasn't one of the 5 nominees. Jessica Watson did win the 2011 Young Australian of the Year. She actually got that award.
And Margot Robbie is Australian as well. So
exactly. Did Margot Robbie win the Young Australian? She was young back in 2011. Who won that award? No. They were up against each other. And only one of them failed. I have the most talented Australian.
I think, the fact if Margot Robbie was just an actress and didn't do anything else, then maybe. She knows how to point a camera, does Margot Robbie, and
no, she's a producer. She's a producer. She doesn't point the camera.
As Michael said, the fact that Jessica Watson, the fact that the thing that she's most talented in, she failed at. Whereas,
she didn't fail. Okay, she did go around the world.
Yeah, I would also point out a lot of these awards are very woke. So you got you know,
She just didn't go the required distance. Okay, can we?
She went round the world. She just didn't.
participation trophy.
She went round.
No one knew who Margot Robbie was in Australia in 20.
Can I just say this? I could also fail to circumnavigate the globe.
She did circumnavigate the globe. She just didn't go the
every single
required
time-
distance to get in the records.
I mean, the thing
Every
is,
single time I walk anywhere, I just fail to do the required distance to circumnavigate.
Okay.
one thing that
What's
me
your
and
pick, Dylan?
Jessica
Tell
Watson have in common is we both failed to circumnavigate the globe. So that's why I'm
Okay.
going to go for
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
Whatever, and that's fine. Anyway, on to match 2. Let's go. We have Sophie D versus Ludmila Pavlyuchenko.
Looks.
I hope it's not beauty. I really hope it's not. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's 2, which is intelligence. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the second time you're gonna have to argue. Sophie D is intelligent. Go on, Michael.
Okay, so look, at the end of the day, sure, Pavlyuchenko obviously has to be very smart to have shot a lot of people. You know, it requires timing, precision, all that kind of stuff. Sophie D, though, she's been shot many times with many loads, and she's survived. Think about this for a second. You know, how actually skilled is Pavlyuchenko? If anyone can shoot somebody, but being shot just with so many loads, taking them straight to the chest as well, and walking and living style tail every single time, that requires some real skill and some might say intelligence to get out of that situation.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. But here's the thing about Sophie D. I don't know, man. That was a good argument.
That was a good argument.
Look, yeah, look. into like you have to be smart.
I feel like I'm Sophie D's biggest stan.
You have to be smart to be a communist, right? Because as we know, communism, that's the ideology of people who are intelligent. And Sophie D, I don't know about her political leanings, but Pavlyuchenko was smart enough to recognize the follies of fascism, the errors of, the Nazis, and therefore
Sophie D's political views.
because the best way to correct the world, to help the world, is to kill the Nazis.
I've got a feeling that it would be Pavlyuchenko. So I think that
Yes!
I think that Sophie D would have won the other two. Actually, no, maybe talent. I'm not sure about talented, but no, I think we'll go for. I think we'll go for Pavlyuchenko.
Yeah.
Okay, match number 3. Dylan's
go
only
on.
competitor, Alex Starr versus Sydney Sweeney.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is going to be
This is
interesting.
gonna be tough.
What is this going to be?
Yeah.
Right. It is 3, which is talent. So, Dylan, make the argument that Alex Starr is more talented than Sydney Sweeney.
Who gives the better blowjobs? Who gives the better hand jobs? She's got a very talented wrist action. A very talented filmmaker as well. Again, it takes talent. It takes talent to top ex
It
hamsters.
takes talent to pretend someone's your stepbrother when actually they're your real brother.
But let's simplify the argument. It takes talent to act. I know that if I was impartial,
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, again, you're going against an actress here, Dylan.
I mean, I've not seen any of. I'm sure Sydney Sweeney's a good actress too, but I've not seen any of. I'm not as familiar with her work as I am with.
Allow me to argue, Dylan, that as good as Alex Starr is in terms of sex scenes, Sydney Sweeney is actually better.
All right,
because when she made her, I guess, her name for herself on Euphoria. Those scenes, they went viral as they could, of course. She is talented.
Let me look up.
I mean, look, those are. I mean, why is she here today? Why is she like one of the brightest actresses in Hollywood? There's so many young female actresses who want to make it big. Why does she make it big? Because she knows, as you can see in Euphoria, that how to execute a good sex scene. And that's meant to be Alexis Starr's whole deal. And Sydney Sweeney, even in that area of acting, she's better at it.
I mean,
there you go.
For me, I quite like Alex Starr's.
That's it. There's no counter argument.
I just like the pre-lead. I like the bit before the sex starts with Alex Starr. Those scenes are quite good.
Acting, that's where the real acting.
Okay, go on, Michael. Make it.
Like, step bro, I'm stuck in the oven. Help me out.
Sydney Sweeney could do that so much better.
Yeah, it is interesting because obviously they both do have the same kind of talent set. So
her performance in Madam Web was groundbreaking. No, go on.
Yeah, I guess the one problem is Sydney Sweeney's had a flop. Alex Starr. Let me say this: when she's on screen, nothing's flopping.
No, but At the end of every single Alex Starr scene, there is a flop. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think they're close enough that I will go for Alex Starr.
Yes.
I think she does have talent.
Yes.
Can't believe you.
Come on. Bum, bum,
Nah.
bum. Another
It's
one
disgraceful.
bites the
Sidney
dust.
Sweeney is so much more talented than Alex Starr. Anyway, let's move on to quarterfinal matchup number 4. It's Dolly Parton versus Alicia Lehman.
Oh, talent.
Hey, she's a good footballer. It is intelligence. Okay.
Okay.
Make your argument, Michael.
Well, look, it's right behind her, 9 to 5. She made a song that was not only catchy, but also spoke to a struggle that was relatable to a lot of people. And also, like, Luke's shot himself in the foot, hasn't he? Because what's he been talking about? Oh, communism, it's so great, blah, blah, blah. What does she say? She basically says, you're just another rung on the boss man's ladder or whatever.
You've got dreams they'll never take away.
Exactly. She's criticizing capitalism. And sure, she's smart enough that she doesn't want to get assassinated by the CIA, so she's not explicit about it. But she subliminally, she's basically a red state agent at this point. So she subliminally put those messages in there. She's not only a communist, but she's a smart, more subtle communist. She doesn't just shoot the fascists. She puts
Well, you're not
ideas
against
in their brains.
Pavlyuchenko here. Right. Okay, so Alicia Lehman, why is she more intelligent than Dolly Parton? Well, how many... Actually, shit, Dolly Parton's probably got more Instagram followers. You know what? Let me just see how many Instagram followers Dolly Parton's got.
Dolly Parton Instagram. She might not have an Instagram.
She's a bit old for it. She's just got Facebook.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Luke, you do have something in your favor here.
What?
She's got 6.7 million. That's like less than half.
Alicia Lehman has 10 million more Instagram followers. And everyone says Instagram is like the smartest social network. Or social media network. And yeah,
I thought that was Reddit.
And look, Alicia Lehman isn't the greatest footballer. Like, she's decent, like, she's a gold card on FIFA, but she's 81 rated, like, nothing special. So how, even though you're 81 rated, just an average footballer, how would you become, the most famous female footballer out there? Again, that takes an intelligence. That takes knowing your market, okay? She knows she has to put on that mascara while she's playing football and that makeup.
I think as well, to be intelligent is also to be inspiring. I think Alicia Lehman is quite inspiring to a lot of young women out there as well. And yeah, I think this is the one that Alicia Lehman could beat Dolly on. I think Dolly wins the other two.
The semi-final, by the way, is we have Margot Robbie, Pavlyuchenko, Alex Starr, and Alicia Lehman. So quite a variety there. So let's
See, the thing is, I feel like Alicia Lehman. I feel like she's she's kind of above her head or whatever. If you get what I'm saying.
Let's move on to the first semi-final matchup. We have Margot Robbie versus the aforementioned Alicia Lehman.
I'm happy with this. Yeah.
Oh, you're happy
this would
with
be
that? Okay.
difficult. This if it's one of them, this is going to be very difficult.
Okay, let's see. It is number 3, which is talent. So
Okay.
Margot Robbie, again, does she have more talent than Alicia Lehman? Go on, Michael.
My argument for her being more talented would be that at the end of the day, she's like Luke. He always goes back to that Instagram thing. One, I'm almost guaranteeing Margot Robbie has more followers on Instagram. Dolly Parton let me down. Margot Robbie's not going to. So that's Luke's, ace in the hole, destroyed. On top of that, this woman, I think we've all established that she's not actually that great of a football player. Sure,
She's good.
She can look good while playing football, but think about this: would a truly talented person choose a something where they didn't have to look good? No, a talented person would say, "Well, I'm going to make looking good into my career." They wouldn't do this halfway house thing where they're like, "I'm going to be a football player and I'm going to be a hot."
Okay,
Margot Robbie's made a career out of being hot.
Okay, that's fine. So my argument is, look on YouTube, by the way, Alicia Lehman highlights on YouTube, Alicia Lehman football skills, 10 million views, and I'm not exaggerating, 10 million views. And why are 10 million probably young men watching Alicia Lehman highlight videos? It's because she's a really talented footballer.
That's the only reason I love that.
Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, they get these views, and Alicia Lehman. Like, again, Michael says she's not that good. Well, she could be more consistent, but those moments, those really spectacular moments where she delivers on the pitch in ways which other female footballers just can't, that's what gets the views in. So has Margot Robbie got compilations on YouTube? That have 10 million views? I doubt it.
Could Margot Robbie play professional football? not a professional women's football, but I don't think so. But could Alicia Lehman act in something? I'm sure that she, as a Aston Villa player, I'm sure she's followed in Jack Grealish's footsteps a few times by diving and convincing the referee to give a red or a yellow card. So I think or a penalty. So I think that Alicia Lehman is going to win this semi-final.
Fucking
No.
that is a shocker. Wow. Well, I mean, it's not a shock. I'm happy. I'm just shocked. Wow, that's incredible.
I can't believe that Dylan's outed himself as a gay man. Because look, she plays football. She's basically a man, and you're saying she's attractive.
I mean, she's not a man. She's absolutely not a man. She's
basically a man.
If she's a man, I will come out of the closet. But no, she's
Wow. Okay, so let's move on to semi-final match at number 2. Of course, we know what this is. It's Alex Starr versus Ludmila Pavlyuchenko.
could be.
Please not be Beauty. Right,
The problem is, Dylan, though, you can't use my, taking loads argument against me. I invented the argument.
Okay. It's one. It's Beauty.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who wants to do we want the winner
I'll
to
go.
make their argument first or the loser? Okay.
I'll go first. You know what? I think women look hot in uniform. There's just something about that. Like,
let me see if she's been in uniform. Alex Starr in uniform.
I think she's worn a school uniform a few times. Who knows?
yeah, not that fake, like an actual uniform that has been handed to her by a person of authority in law enforcement. That right there, that's what gets me going. And that is what. Pavlyuchenko, if you can see so many photos of her doing just that. And you know what?
Look, I need to send an image because I'm pretty sure this is an authentic, you're saying authenticity matters. I'm pretty sure this is an authentic school.
Yeah, I just saw that picture.
Jesus. Look, Pavlyuchenko will look so good in that. And that's the thing, like when she holds a sniper, a sniper's kind of a phallic object. I mean, look, hey, that says something, right? Just imagine what she could do with, something else that is a phallic object, if you know what I mean. So there you go. That's my argument.
Good point. I just realized I get to choose the winner, overall of the whole thing.
So go on, make your argument why Alex Starr is more attractive than Pavlyuchenko.
She's just. It's like you've got this authentic looking woman. You've got the woman that looks like David Mitchell. So
that's authentic. People authentically look like David Mitchell.
So yeah, as I say, who would I rather have as my stepsister? That's my big question, and I think I would honestly say Alex Starr I'd rather have as a stepsister.
Although, who would I rather have as my comrade? So I mean, it's worth noting that simply.
What about your Russian bride?
Yeah, for the sake of game design, it would be a good idea not to elevate Luke's choice because then the final would just be Luke versus Luke. However, in that case, or in this case, I don't think that really needs to be the consideration because. I don't think there's a good reason to say that this person is more attractive than Alex Starr.
Okay,
so I'm elevating Alex Starr.
There we go. I can't believe Alex Starr's made it all the way. She could have got knocked out in round 1.
I had Belinda Carlisle, Amelia Earhart, Queen Camilla, and Angela Rayner. Nope, didn't make it past first round, but Alex Starr has gone all the way.
Okay, so here we go then. This is the final. Who is the best woman? Somehow it has come down to Alex Starr versus Alicia Lehman. Who would have thought it?
I love how we had so many good women in this competition. But
it's come down to 2 women who I literally hadn't heard of until like an hour ago.
You know all about Alicia Lehman and her 16 million Instagram followers?
I wonder. Try to get more informed about this.
Alex Starr has had 269 million views on her ex-hamster.
69, nice.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's now see what it's going to be. Is it going to be beauty? Is it going to be intelligence or talents? What do you want, Dylan?
Oh, you know what? That's a good question. That which one have I got the best chance in? Beauty, intelligence, or talent? I think. You know what? Let's just see. Let's see what we get. And we'll work from there.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It is. Oh wow! It's 1 again.
Beauty. Oh, this is a tough one.
It's beauty. Wow. Okay. See, the thing is, I haven't made any argument so far for Alicia Lehman being beautiful or having beauty. I guess. I don't think I've done that. So I'll go first. Look, Alicia Lehman. Look, we can beat around the bush. Yeah, sure, she might be intelligent.
I'd like to beat around her bush.
Yeah, exactly.
If she even has one, who knows? Oh, she's Swiss though, so she probably does have one, yeah. Let's
No. Here's the
Isn't
thing.
she like Dutch? I don't know.
No, she is Swiss. Yes.
Okay.
Dylan knows. The thing is, you could say she's intelligent, for having that many followers and being not that great a footballer, or you can say she's very talented, but by being a professional footballer, even for women, it's tough. But of course, the reason why she's on this list is the reason why perhaps she's got this far. She's good at looking good on the pitch and off the pitch. If you've seen some of her photos off the pitch, which often go viral on football Twitter, and also she is interesting fact. Alex Starr, I assume she's bisexual. Alicia Lehman is also bisexual. So there you go.
That is good. Yeah.
Alex Starr is also bisexual too. But...
So I'm just remembering that thing that like Luke said about like how like if you're like gay in porn, it doesn't really count because you're doing it for the money. That's what I think of, like Alex Starr, she's not really bi, she just did it for the money, whereas Alicia's in it for the pure joy.
Alicia dated her former teammate, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
but in a way, isn't being a real? I suppose if it's bi, that's fine.
So
Dylan?
with Alex Starr, as I say, can you really know if a woman's beautiful until you see it without her clothes on? Is a question that I think we should ask ourselves. Alex Starr, she's got some assets there. I don't think we've mentioned, like, apparently they're real. And that's.
I mean, they look like they could be real too.
Alicia Lehman's are real as well.
Yeah, but are they as big? And that's it. Alicia Lehman may be able to.
I like how this, International Women's Day. This is what it's come down to. By the way.
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say that's literally how I was gonna start. Like when I was gonna do my deliberation, which might be a little bit longer since it's the final.
I think the final deserves a long.
I was gonna say I'm really glad that it has come down to this. This was the only thing. It would have been a real shame if we went through all this just to be judging women by their intelligence.
I know. Look,
that's
photo
it.
I just put in the chat. Look, like that
Ooh,
right there.
I'm gonna need to find
that
a
right
picture
there
as well,
is...
so I can counter that.
Wait, hold on, yeah, let me see.
I love
see what
how
her back's like.
It's from masterfap.net. Now, if a professional women's footballer is getting on masterfap.net, come on, that is a level of beauty which, yeah, sure. Oh, Alex Starr's attractive because she's a porn star. Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
cool.
she's a real BBW.
So yeah, do you have a decision?
Hang on, I need to. There's a picture of there's actually a picture of Alex Starr in a football kit. But I think let's yeah.
Oh, this would be a good comparison. Yeah.
This better be.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. She looks actually much better there than she has.
There you go. You see, because as well,
she kind of looks.
Let's remember that Luke has picked the picture. There's also that.
This is no. Right, the porn stars were difficult to pick the pictures because there's a lot of them which I can't use. Right?
Let me see. So Alex,
like you
Starr,
can't use her official
Alex,
ex-hamster picture.
Yeah.
New incognito. Alex Starr football outfit. Let me just see.
Right. Can we just pick, please? This is like,
yeah.
I can't. I really wanted this to be anti-misogynistic, empowering women, and now we're going on fucking incognito mode.
Oh, yes.
You porn stars and football kids.
Okay, so yeah, look, let's talk brass tacks. I think based on the fact it's about looks, and obviously this is you get elevated in one industry much more based on looks. And also, I'd say there's also another industry, but let's be honest, Alex Starr, she's not going to be beaten by a 15-year-old boy. And if she is, then that site needs to be shut down. So, I'll go, you know what, I will go for Alex Starr.
Wow, you really took your time saying that. Okay. Right, anyway, Alex Starr is the winner. Somehow, Alex Starr is the best woman. International Women's Day.
Is that like a website for? Can we do nominations? We should.
Maybe we should. Alex Starr is the champion of women. That
I can't believe I've literally had just some big fake boobs behind me.
Yeah,
this whole time.
Yeah, ask your wife, by the way, Michael, if she thinks Alex Starr should be a good. If she's a good representation.
I'm literally going to show her all the options. Wait, if everyone,
see what she picks.
I'm going to ask her to make a pick. Yeah, make a choice.
What right now?
No, not right now.
Oh, right. No, right. Yeah. I was going to say
afterwards. I'll let you know.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's the end of the of the contest. Congratulations to Alex Starr and Dylan for picking her. Well done. Well done, Dylan. You know how to pick women, even though 4 went out.
Hey, Luke, can you send me the PowerPoint so I can use it as an easy frame of reference?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I'm quite impressed. I'm going to say I was very nearly out on the first round there. So to have one go all the way to win it, I think, I'm quite pleased there. But yeah, say Alex Starr, we had the other four, Amelia Earhart, Queen Consort and that, but, they didn't really hold as much of a candle to Alex Starr. So, yeah.
Right.
I literally think we should just skip the topics. Like, there's nothing we can't possibly justify. I mean, I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh, right. Well,
I need to go to sleep.
I need to go masturbate.
Final thought, Dylan?
Not to brag, but I just got hired as a fitness model. They're using me as the before picture.
Not to brag, but Dylan's gay. I don't know.
You should say.
Okay, that's good.
I couldn't come up with something. I didn't have a plan.
You should.
And I set out in this episode to show that we're not just about gays, we're about the women too. And I think we proved that in true Pope's gay fashion. Join us next week for whatever we'll be doing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.